because as Kenyans, we all have a contribution to make towards the country we want Kenya to be. And I'm very proud that this afternoon I have leaders from our tea sector to have this conversation with you on matters to do with tea, but also matters to do with our nation. Nawashukuru sana kwa kunipa nafasi ya kuwa kiongozi wa taifa letu la Kenya. It is not something I take for granted. Na katika nafasi hiyo tulikubaliana na nyinyi ya kwamba taifa letu la Kenya litaendeshwa sio kwa misingi ya kabila ama dini, litaendeshwa kwa misingi ya sera. Yale mambo tulikubaliana, how we want to take the country forward. And I need to tell you, as citizens of our country, as Kenyans, not just as farmers, farming, as you all know, contributes close to 50% to our GDP. And therefore it is very important to us as a country, to us as government, that farming is given the attention that it deserves. When we went into the last election, we had come from a difficult moment of COVID and difficult situation, geopolitics, Ukraine and all the other things that were happening. And we all know that we were in a very difficult place. Especially, our economy was in a very difficult place. In fact, it was expected that there will be 6 countries in Africa that will default in their foreign financial obligations. And one of them was Kenya. And therefore, when I got the opportunity to be a leader in this country, there was no way I was going to agree that our country would default. And it was so serious that hawa wabunge wenzangu hawa walikuwa na mkutano mahali hapo Masai Lodge, na rafiki yangu mmoja akawaeleza, ngojeni tu miezi 3 hivi 4 huyu mjamaa atatoroka, kwa sababu kitaumana, kwa sababu uchumi itasambaratika. But by God's grace, we made decisions that were necessary for us as a country. We reduced our budget. My first engagement with Parliament was to reduce our budget by 300 billion. We stopped the subsidies on unga. We stopped the subsidies on fuel. We cut down on our expenditure, because otherwise Kenya was going to default. In fact, we had the biggest ticket of $2 billion debt. And therefore we had to take command and stabilize the economy of our country. Many people did not appreciate those difficult choices that we had to make. I can tell you today, as a result of the decisions we made, our inflation was at 9.6%. Our exchange rate was at 160 to the dollar, 165. Our foreign exchange reserves were at $5.9 billion, only 2.5 months cover. But today, I can stand before you as citizens of this nation we all love, and tell you we have stabilized the economy of Kenya. Inflation, we have brought it down from 9.6 to 4.5. Exchange rate, we brought it from 165 to 129 to the dollar. Our foreign exchange reserves are now up from 5.7 to $11.8 billion, the highest in the history of Kenya. And because you follow current affairs, IMF 2 months ago released a report that said Kenya has now overtaken Ethiopia, has overtaken Angola. We are now the 6th largest economy in Africa. Because it was necessary, because without a firm foundation, economic foundation, it is not possible for us to build this nation. Number 2, you know very well that our agriculture was not doing well, especially our food security. And our import bill, ile pesa tunatumia kuagiza chakula kutoka nje, in 2022 was 504 billion Kenyan shillings. Pesa tunaagiza mahindi, tunaagiza sukari, tunaagiza mchele, tunaagiza wheat, edible oil. Many of the things we can actually